first song that I put out because then I wanted to evolve from there, but it was very important that I start from there.
So that was definitely a worthy debut for you.
Yes, it was. And it's interesting how till today I still get great response from that song. People still message me from around the world, which is wild to me.
Yeah,
And they
because
tell me how much. Yeah, go on.
it's a very beautiful song. The words are powerful. The message is deep. I don't see why it will not be an evergreen, why it will not be in many years' time a classic. So, yes, I think you should just brace yourself because it will be one that you constantly get compliments about. So, this is me speaking for all the Nonso Bassey fans everywhere in the world. Yes, you will get many more compliments about that song. But one interesting thing that I find fascinating about you is your double gap teeth. It's not common. How often do you get comments about that?
Um, I get a few comments about it. I used to feel insecure about it, but not
Really?
anymore. You know,
How did it
it is
make you
what it is.
feel?
So I don't know. I didn't really care for it, and I guess if I could at the time, I would change it, but now not anymore. I
Mm,
think I'm really, really cool with it.
I think you should be. One person who decided to change his was is Michael Strahan or from Good Morning
Yeah, like
Show.
the show, yes,
Yeah,
he just did his.
I was almost
I
mad
mean,
at him. Go ahead.
it's still wild to me that people like it because I wouldn't say that I like it now. I'm just okay with it. Like I've grown to accept it and be cool with it. But
I think you should get
it's
comfortable
just
and like
wild
it.
that people compliment me on it and like this is the thing that people actually like. Wow,
It's not
wild to me.
common. So Lagos or wherever you're listening from, if you want to have an idea of what I am talking about, go right now to our YouTube page. I have Nonso Bassey on our YouTube page. It's streaming live. Just search for Smooth 98.1 and you will understand what is going on here in the studio. I have him. So you get to see the double gap teeth that I'm talking about. Now talking about your craft. First, yeah, that formal one. I'm not done with the song. Why did you name it formal one?
Because the first time I recorded it, I didn't have a title for it. And the recording was 4 minutes, 11 seconds. So 411.
Wow. That's what happens as a creative when you are in the creative industry. In fact, not even in the creative industry, when you are a creative, when you have this thing inside your body, anything can become art to you. That's impressive. So, yeah, well done to you. You are
Thank
a
you.
singer, you are an actor, you're a model, you're a songwriter. Which one came first?
Um Definitely the music, the singing, because I discovered that first that I could do that. But then I was always one of those children that, you know, multi talented. I could sing, I could act, I could sketch. I used to run for the school team.
Hmm.
And so it was just a lot of things that I could do. And but definitely the music. But around the time when I discovered Michael Jackson, I was also obsessed with Charlton Heston, who played Moses in Ten Commandments. Very old film. And so those were the two um, influences of my life. I didn't think I would start acting until like maybe I'm 40 or I thought I would be a much older actor.
Oh,
But life just happens. Yeah. So, but right now, I'm all about using all the gifts at my disposal to, you know, achieve my goal in life,
that's a
pretty
good one.
much. So definitely the music came first, but
Mm.
now I will not say because people ask that question of choose one, pick one. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna choose everything that I was blessed with.
So let me posit this theory to you. I have it that I think I have thrown that to everybody who comes on the show, that most of the singers, especially in Nigeria, I don't know about outside the country, but especially in Nigeria, they started singing from the choir. Did you start singing from the choir?
Yes. I sang the choir like almost all my life. And I think all the great singers start off with the choir because it teaches you a lot of stuff about music, about singing, about performing. It's a great, it's a great starting point that um, I feel like every artist should have because it just teaches you how to perform, it teaches you stage presence, it teaches you how to connect with an audience, how to work with people.
Hmm. So the church choir is a very good breeding ground, and you all just learn in the church and then you go out and do your thing. Interesting.
Yes.
Is that not unfair?
Look, I just feel like the church needs to do better in supporting its own talent because, in my experience, a lot of people leave the church, to go pursue the career elsewhere out of frustration. I mean, it wasn't my case, but I've experienced that a lot of talented people in church choirs. Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe some other day we'll have that conversation, how it starts in the church and everybody runs out from the church. But today is not the day for that. Let's talk a little bit about your acting career. Yeah. The word on everybody's lips right now is La Femme Angela. That is very powerful, very intense. And when I say intense, I'm sure you understand what I mean because of your role, the role you played in it. It's your third movie, I think, or your second?
Well, it's my first big movie role. I did a TV film in 2016.
That's
small film, and then I went on to do a telenovela, Battleground, for 2 years.
We all know that.
So,
so this is like the first big one.
And for the cinema, of course, playing alongside with a dog. So it's major for me. I'm very, very thankful for it. What do you want to know?
I want to know everything. First, how did you land the role? Did you have to audition for it? Did you have to beg or say maybe when you got snippet about it? How did you get the role?
So there's a whole story of like this. The film was 6 years in the making, really, from the time that they got the script. They were trying to raise. The producers were trying to raise funding for the film, and also find the right actors for the film. And my role had gone through a few actors, a few notable actors, and it's just a blessing that I got the role. A relatively newcomer, nobody knew who I was, and the director saw me on Battleground that I was the right fit for the character. And her work is one that I followed, and I'm such a fan. And when she asked me, of course, I said yes. Of course, I said yes.
Of course you did.
Thinking twice. Of course, I did.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned Battleground first. Now, I have tons of questions on that one. Do you still get, do people still call you Dr. Emeka from Battleground?
Yes, people still call me Dr. Emeka from Battleground because, first it was showing on Showcase.
Yeah.
And then it went to Family or Urban. And
the Urban
then
Thank
it
Family.
Another fan base. And then it now went to African Magic Yoruba.
Yoruba, yes. So you've done the complete
was
one.
Even the wildest one because before I could enter market now, look, I love entering market to buy meat, to buy plantain. So anytime I enter, all the traders, even like the lady who comes with the normal truck to pick up the trash, like she said, Dr. Emeka, all of you are speaking Yoruba to me. I say, hey, please.
Oh, wow. Do people relate with you based on your character? Do they feel, okay, that's who you are?
Yeah, I mean, you'll get that a lot because kind of like how a lot of us grew up thinking that Patience Ozokwo was
Ah,
Or,
yes.
she's a witch.
Yeah.
When I feel like if you do justice to your role or to the
Mm,
roles that you've been given, it's one of the side effects of it. People would definitely uh, identify you with that character and they'll think that that's who you are as a person, which is
mm,
not always the case.
yes.
So yeah,
Okay,
I
so
mean,
let's
people definitely call me Momo because of Kejare, the guy I play in La Fama Jola. So
you
I mean, it is what it is.
I feel like you just took a peek into my mind because I was about to ask something related to that. Because you mentioned that the director or the person who made the film saw your role in Battleground and felt like you'd be the perfect
Yes,
fit for the lover
yeah.
boy, the intense lover boy, because you really loved Tenny Hard in Battleground. So now moving over to La Femme Angela, you got cast as the lover boy again. Don't you think you're already becoming the lover boy, the intense lover boy in movies? Maybe the next one they'll feel like you can do it well again and then cast you in that role.
Well, as an actor,
Mm.
I feel like every actor wants to be able to show their range,
Yeah.
their diversity and how much that they can do.
Mm.
But ultimately, I will say that everybody is a type in the end.
Okay.
Everybody has a look that they best fit. And in the minds of people, when they think of that type, their minds will go to a certain type of person. So it's
Mm.
up to the actor to show, oh, I can do more than just this and more than just that. Yes,
Mm.
I am a lover.
Yes.
I feel like that I radiate that energy. And so I see how it's easy for, people to see me that way. But I'm definitely doing a lot more than that.
Yeah.
I'm 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 currently in talks to play a villain that I'm so excited about, because
A
I
villain.
always
I
wanted to
don't know
play
what
a
that would
villain
look like.
or or a dark psychopathic character. I think I would do that quite well.
Okay. I don't know what that would look like, but we are open to seeing a lot of things blow our minds. And we're not done talking about La Femme Angela because I understand you've been doing a lot of media rounds about it. So let's take a quick breather. And when we come back, I'll be playing a very interesting song, which will launch us into another conversation about you. So, Lagos, if you do not know who I am talking with or who I have been talking with and about, he is Nonso Bassey. He's a singer, songwriter, actor, and a model. And right now, you can watch us live on YouTube. All you have to do is search for us on YouTube at Smooth91, and then you can get active on social media platforms. On Twitter, we are at Smooth91 FM, and use the hashtag breakfast in bed in case you want to say anything to the conversation. And if you want to call in or send your message, your WhatsApp messages go to 0809 444 0981, or you can call in. The number is 01 448 9981. Stay with me.
Let's see right here. Let's see right here. Let's see right here. Your earnings, your spending, your savings. Tune in to Smooth 98.1 for a definitive weekly analysis and check on your income. You want cash flow that pays very little taxes. Stay on top of money matters with the experts and make mastery of financial management on the global scale.
What a
way to run your life. Personal finance on Smooth 98.1 every Wednesday from 5:15 p.m. It's all about
you're here, right? The
finances
network is
made
messing
easy.
with you.
I'm here.
All right, so we take some more minutes after this one. Yeah, I know. So we'll talk a bit after this one, and we round up the conversation. Oh, we'll play a game. We have to play a game. It's a ritual on this show. So we play the alphabet game, and then I let you go so that you can enjoy the rest of your trip. Simply the best. I can literally picture you, dancing and getting all fired up during that The Voice, what's it called now, performance. I think this was one of your best. Like the most intense. The energy was liquid flowing through you then, and you were all maximizing your stage presence then. It was good. Whoa, simply the best. That was a beautiful, electric, magnetic, energetic song from Tina Turner, released in 1991. And that song was so good that it was nominated for the Brit Award of British Video of the Year. And that song, if you are a fan of Nonso Bassey, who I have on the show this morning, you will understand that he gave it his all when he performed it on The Voice Nigeria. I think that was in 2016, right?
Yes, 26.
Yes.
So yes.
That performance was eclectic. Tell me, how did you feel listening all over again and going back in time on the stage?
Like bunga fish.
You said?
I was shaking like bunga fish. I was so nervous.
Well, you looked like you owned it. You did own it.
Well, I can't disgrace my family on stage now, so.
Yeah, that was a good one. How was The Voice for you?
I mean, it was definitely a life-changing experience. I met a lot of people. I learned a lot. I grew a lot. That was the thing that made me realize, okay, it's time for me to take this thing seriously. This is what I want to do with my life. Then I quit my job after that. I was a civil servant.
Yeah.
So it was definitely an experience that I will not trade for anything else in the whole world.
I can imagine. Was that where you met Chike, or you both have been friends before then?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I said, was that where you met Chike, or both of you have been friends before then?
We went to school together. We're both in the same university. So I know him for a while now.
Ah, okay. Because you both have that bromance going on. And it's very pleasant. I remember watching one of your interviews. Yeah, you both are very cool. So The Voice was, your performances there were good. And officially, like you just said, I think he launched your music career and he opened you up to the industry, it gave you a lot of awareness and beamed the spotlight on you, right? People would meet you and say, "Oh yeah, you're Nonso from The Voice."
Really, really did. Like, I was in South Africa and people were asking me for an autograph. I'm like, really? From where?
Look at that.
From The Voice. I'm like, I'm like, wow, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really hit you. Like, no matter how much you prepare for these things, when reality sets in, it's so much different from how you imagine it to be. So it's definitely something to be thankful for, that, you know, the work you do, the things that you do and you put out into the world has an effect on people like that. It's not something I take for granted at all.
Okay.
At all.
Yeah, it's good to have a gratitude attitude. I'm rhyming. Because, you know, it helps you to keep the things going. Now, let's go back to your role in La Femme Angela, which you played alongside the gorgeous, the delectable, and sensational Rita Dominic.
Yay!
How was that for you?
Yeah, I keep telling this story of how I met her. It's like, I don't know, do you ever see Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, but trust me, it was just on the surface.
Okay, so it's like this fairy queen that just
comes
in, and like all the trees and all the plants are just like bowing, and like everything smells better, everything just feels nicer. It's like time stopped, and then she just walked in. Hey, good. I was checking to him not to smelling. If she would just dismiss me like with a wave of her hand, and I'll just wilt into non-existence.
Sure.
But like, she was so nice. She's so nice. She's so wonderful. And working with her, you know, she puts you at ease, and like, and also in the same vein, makes you step up to like give it your best, because she always gives it her best.
Yes.
And so it's definitely inspiring to watch, and just quite an amazing energy to be around.
Yeah.
She's amazing. So it's a blessing getting to work with her, you know, in this film. And we're going around promoting, and the energy is just as great as it was on set, even better. You know, I'm very, very thankful, because filming this was quite intense. It was a very, I mean, it's a bit of a dark film, you know, when you think about it. And shooting it was emotionally intense for both of us, for all of us. We had episodes where like we would just go into these dark places, and I even felt sick. I broke down once.
Whoa.
I started having nightmares. It affected us in quite a profound way. And to see how people are responding and reacting to it, it just makes it's worth it.
Yeah.
So I'm very, very thankful.
Yeah, congratulations. It's looking like a very big success in the cinemas, and I'm happy for you. One more thing about it, you went all out. No, so you went all out. And when I say you went all out, you know what I mean? You got naked in the movie.
I did.
How was that? How was the experience? Didn't you feel some type of way?
No, because once I put my mind to something, then it will be awkward if I don't do it. It felt right. It felt honest, because my character there was not just physically naked. He was emotionally, like he you know, when you bear yourself like emotionally, like completely, and that is what I was going for. So yeah, it just felt like the honest thing to do. Not every time, clothes.
Sometimes come on clothes. Interesting. Well, I think if there should be a word that I would use now, if an adjective should come up. I hope they did not hear that. But yes, I was saying if there's anyone that I would use in describing you, at least one of the adjectives that will pop up when I'm describing you, it has to be vulnerable. Vulnerable will be one of the words, like you have said. And you have gone on and on about honesty too. So yes, honesty will be one of the words. So let me ask, have you had some really crazy fan moments? You know, people who really are your fan, say they just jump up to you, they want to, yeah, just crazy fan
Yes,
moments.
I definitely have. I'll share one from Battleground.
Okay.
It was around the time something had happened. I think Kenny and I were not speaking or something like that. And then there was some other woman in the story, who was in my life. I think had moved into my house. And so we were filming all night, and I had to go and I had to film again before I go home. So I went to the store to buy, I guess, an energy drink or something. And I was wearing glasses because my eyes, I was so sleepy. And then these two ladies walked up to me and they're like, you think you can disguise because you're wearing eyeglasses? You can see you. You're so badly behaved. Your parents should be so ashamed of you. Why would you do that to Tenny and you're bringing in another one into the house? Your parents should be so ashamed right now. It was the funniest thing. Like, I wasn't even offended. I was laughing so much. Because
Wow.
it's not me, it's Dr. Emeka, it's not me. He said, but Dr. Emeka now. I said, yeah, okay, cool. I'll take it.
I can only imagine you, as definitely you have more and more. I can only imagine the number of crazy fan moments that are loading for you as a result of your role in La Femme Angela, because that was a very interesting one. So now let's
the reactions at the cinemas have been wild.
Yeah.
Wild. See how people just react to the stuff that we spend time making. It's first of all, it's its own rewards, but we also hope for more rewards.
Yes, we know that. With the fame, let it come the cash. All right, then. So as we round this up, because I understand you have to be somewhere, let us play our ritual game here on Smooth Explorer. It is called the Alphabet Game. Very easy game, and I hope the network allows us to play it smoothly. So what will happen is, it's not that deep now. You don't have to look so serious.
No,
there is no prize.
Because I get super competitive. So okay, let's go.
Okay, so the alphabet game is we make sentences with each word or each letter of the alphabet. So A, B, all to Z. So we have A, all men eat grass. Of course, not all men eat grass. And then B, so like that, we change it.
B, and then
so if I start with,
exactly,
you get the gist. So yeah. So are you ready? Meanwhile, you are my guest, so please go ahead.
No, ladies first.
After men. Come on, go ahead, Joe.
Let me take a kiss from you.
Oh, wow.
All men do not eat grass.
Okay, beautiful people are everywhere in the world. See?
Could that be true all the time?
Definitely. It depends on what you're seeing. E.
Exactly. My point.
F. Fish is very good for your health. So G.
Goat is better.
You said?
Goat meat is better.
Ah, I see. Interesting. I would have gone for fish instead. No, wait. Is it I or H? GH. Man, I messed with the alphabet. No, GH. H, yes, H. Okay. How are you doing this morning?
I am doing quite well, thank you.
Ah, that was so easy. Then J. Jug of water I want right now. K.
Kim Kardashian is getting on my nerves this morning.
My words, I don't know what that feels like, and I don't want to know. Wait.
Nonso Bassey is my
Hold
name.
on, no. J-K-M-L.
J-K.
L before
L.
M.
L.
I think I should go to school. My head is all
You
over the
failed.
place. Yeah. JKL. Okay, L is lizards are reptiles.
Mammals are less disgusting.
No, that's not true.
Oh, really?
Please, I am standing on what I just said.
Queen Elizabeth begs to differ.
Rest it out already.
Stop this foolishness.
Hey, this is interesting. It is getting hot in here. That's T. KRST, yeah? Okay.
Underneath your clothes, there's an endless story.
And you had to show yourself. Violet, I like the color. W.
Wild, yes, wild flowers like violets are beautiful in springtime.
Okay. X, xylophone is one I always see. Yeah. Yeah, easy. Why?
Yeah, no. Yellow phones are such a vibe.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic or Zlatan Ibile? Yeah. All right. So I don't know who won that, but because I was mixing up my alphabet and I was missing the letter. So yes, I would give it to you as my guest now. I have to be nice. So yes, you won this one. There is no
As
cash.
your guest, as I actually won.
No, how would you say you won? Just because I missed two alphabets. No. But I'm very generous, but don't worry, I'll give it to you. Thank you so much for being my guest this morning. I hope that you enjoy your day and you get to have much more success as a result of your craft and your movie. La Femme Angela is a beautiful one. So it's out in the cinemas and people can go watch, right?
Yes, and I am working on new music, so you get to experience that soon.
Is that?
I'm working on new music, so you get to experience that soon.
Yes, actually, how did I miss that question? I wanted to ask if you paused on singing because we have been seeing you more in movie roles compared to the singing. So now that you already mentioned you're working on something for us, is it an album or a single or an EP?
Right now it's an EP, but I'm still looking at it, trying to decide where I want it to go because I'd worked to a certain level, but then I decided I wanted it to be more. So yes, but you get to see it soon.
Yeah, whatever you bring our way, we'll enjoy it. Even if it's just one song, one song, we will eat as long as it's you.
It'll be more than one. It'll be more than one.
Well, thank you for that lesson. It's a good one. So if people want to reach you across all social media platforms, how can they do that?
You can follow me at Nonso Bassey, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Yeah, pretty much all social media platforms. You can find me, follow my story, and be part of the journey. Thank you so very much.
All right, then I will sign out with this song. Oh, no, I am not leaving you all yet. I'm talking about Nonso. I will sign out with this song, which his second song, actually. It's titled For You. So this one is especially for you, my dear listener. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So I shall allow you get back to what you were doing. Have a great day.
Very, very much.
Bye.
We should do this again soon, yes.
You totally do it. Anytime, just hit me up. I'm cool.
Why don't you show?
All right.
All right, cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Bye.
All right, bye.